So this is my 7 segment display. And this all started after watching one of Ben Eater's videos of him making a 7 segment display from different logic gates and a bunch of wires. I was originally going to do this basically how he did it with some breadboards, wires, logic gates. I started doing it, but it was just taking too much time. Like, this guy's dedicated to what he does, but I'm just lazy. So what's the next best thing? I build it in Minecraft. So when I was drawing out the schematic, it was gonna be a common anode display, I believe. I don't really want to get into the nitty gritty of all of this, but let me see if I can. Let's see. Peaceful. Let's make it super flat. Okay, so this is made out of different logic gates. So if I just go right in here, the first one I'll be talking about is an AND gate. Hope I do this right. Okay, so the first one I'll be talking about is an AND gate. I can put up the truth table up on a screen. And the symbol for the schematic diagram. So, okay, so this is how it works. And you can see, so on means 1, off means 0. Quickly just trying to do this. This is an OR gate, again schematic, symbol, and truth table up on the screen. And lastly, I need the inverse, the NOT gate. So obviously, as you can tell, 0 means 1 and 1 means 0. It's inverse. So when I put a bunch of these together, I can make some cool stuff happen. And this is kind of the basics of electronics. But again, I don't really want to get into the nitty-gritty of it because I'm not good at explaining things. And I don't want this video to be an hour long. With this information, we can see how I started to basically design the 7-segment display. And again, I was making this for a common anode display, a common anode 7-segment display in real life, which I eventually got lazy and decided to just do it in Minecraft. Okay, so again, this is my 7-segment display. These have 4 inputs, and the output is the display that reads hexadecimal. So it is 0 through 9, and then A, B, C, D, E, F. And you probably don't know, but each segment has its own letter. So, for example, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So that's how we differentiate between whatever. So if we want to, for example, the letter 7, if we want to make the letter 7, we would do A, B, C. And so right now you're reading 0, so it would be A, B, C, D, E, F. And then G stays off. So going to my computer, or whatever you want to call this. I split these up into different into the different segments, and you can see the 4 inputs, which are all connected here. So this is A. And this one's gonna be hard to tell, but let me see if I can. So right here you can see the AND gates. So this is 1 1 are the inputs and the outputs 1. And for this example, the inputs 0 1, so the output 0. Same thing here. And for this one, the output is 0. So the inputs are 0, so the output 0. And let's see. So I made A kind of big. So this is B. That is C. And then I noticed I started making this really big. So I started to build on top of each other. So this is when I went back here. Because the signal does take a while for it to go through. Which is kind of the drawback. So this is D, E, F, and then G on top of this one. And don't pay attention to that clock. So I mean, you can see with this one, this is an AND gate with 3 inputs, AND gate with 4 inputs, and it works the same way. See, this is a 1 0 0 0, so the output 0. It would only be 1 if all of the inputs are 1. Same thing here, 1 1 0 0, so the output's off. This one's a good example. The input's 1 1 1, so the output's 1. And on the OR gate, since one of the outputs are 1, the output for this is 1, which lights up this. And do you remember when I told you I was designing a common anode display? Let me fix this weather real quick. Well, it's kind of the inverse of the cathode version, I think. So I needed to add these here to each one of the segments, or else it'd be reading the opposite of what it's reading now, because again, I wasn't planning on doing this for Minecraft, but I did. So you can see that this is how the back looks like. And this is the NOT gate for that one. And let me cycle through it for you real quick. So this is 0. That's 1. I told you it does take a couple seconds. It does take like 2 or 3 seconds for it to load, sadly. But if I were to do it again, I try to make it as compact as possible. This is 2. 3. That's 4. 5. 6. I did mess up on some of them, but I don't think I messed up like in this part. I think it was just me doing the math out and stuff, which is my fault, but whatever. This 8. No, that's 7. 8. 9. Yeah, 9's one of the ones I messed up on. And this is A. B. And C. I think I messed up on C also. Yep. D. Oh, it looks like I messed up on D too. E. And then F. So yeah, there was a couple of them I messed up on, but again, I didn't want to copy Ben Eater's video like exactly, so I did the math myself, and it looks like I messed up on like 3 or so different values, but it's fine. Doesn't it look pretty? Bing bong. Alrighty, thank you for watching the video. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Please subscribe. Bye.